Hey guys, it's Sarah from Book Nerds and Fangirls, and today we'll be doing Riverdale Season 4, Episode 13, I believe. Yeah, it's 13. 13. Now, I don't know what's gonna happen this week. Riverdale is starting to... Like I said last week, Riverdale's really starting to piss me off. So this might be the last time I'm doing a Riverdale reaction. I might have to wait until the end of the episode, but I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and dive in to this episode. I wasn't gonna watch this episode tonight because I was watching P.S. I Still Love You. Love You, aka To All the Boys I Loved Before sequel. But then I was all like, you know what? I've been watching movies all day. I've watched 4 movies so far today, and I want to watch a TV show, so Riverdale, I guess, is up. I'm not gonna probably watch Riverdale tomorrow because I'll be busy watching Legacies and Katie Keene tomorrow. So let's go ahead and dive into Riverdale. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully I don't get too pissed. Let's get on with it. So, based off the title itself, entitled The Ides of March, I'm guessing this is actually the episode where Jughead dies in. Especially since, like, he dies in a forest, and they did hints of that earlier in the season, how he was dead in the forest and stuff, and they were mentioning that this party was being held in the forest for the Ides of March, which would entail why everything was happening during spring semester, because technically it is the spring semester in Riverdale. So this might be the episode where Jughead dies, and I might get very pissed. Ugh. It's already a stressful night, but let's do that. That, I guess. Let's see. See what else is happening. Not much is happening with Betty right now. Her storyline is attached to Jughead, which, by the way, Jughead's storyline is bullshit because Betty broke into the Quillen skull, so they're revoking, like, his Baxter's Brothers contract, and he's thrown out of the Quillen skull, which, whatever. I didn't like Brad and his gang to begin with, and then it's like, whew, I don't know. This episode's probably gonna piss me off, I just know it. But, like, not only that, is they're revoking, like, his contract because he didn't have an interesting enough story, which is bullshit, by the way, because they liked the idea for the story to begin with, so, you know, but just the way it is, I guess, sometimes. Let's see. Oh, and Veronica. Oh, don't get me started about Veronica's storyline. Okay, so, of course, everyone knows from last week, her dad is sick. And like I said last week, I really hope he's not faking it. Because that would be despicable. But, so far it looks like he may actually have an illness. I'm not sure. I don't really know how this is gonna go or not. But in Riverdale, anything's possible, you know, even faking illnesses. But, like, instead of, like, talking to Archie, like, I'm just like, this is gonna piss me off. Okay, so Archie and Veronica are both having problems. Archie may not get to walk with his high school class because he is way behind in his work and his grades just aren't doing it. And finally, I like that idea of him getting held back because in usually paranormal TV shows or TV shows of teenagers in general, it looks like none of them ever go to class, and everyone's always wondering how did they graduate whenever they're hardly in class, and They have all this time to save the world, but don't have enough time to do their homework. And how do they actually pass school? Well, Archie's failing, so we at least don't get that trope of one person. I mean, sure, he'll probably have to, like, bump up his grades or something like that. And I'm surprised they haven't, warned him about his grades before this, because usually they would. But he's going through that, and she's going through this, and instead of, like, talking about their problems like a normal couple would, they have sex. And I get it. Sex is great, and it's dandy, and it's fine, but the reason why I don't like Varchi to begin with, and I know Varchi shippers are gonna come for my heads for this. Reason why I don't like them is I feel like they're purely just sex. Just sexual tension. They don't, and sexual chemistry. I don't think they really are meant to be with each other. I don't think they're endgame. People are gonna come at me for saying that. But until I see an improvement in their relationship and them actually talking, I'm just not gonna ship them, and I'm not sorry about that, but there's way more to life than just sex. And if you are having a problem, you should feel comfortable talking to your significant other about your problems. Especially if you've been going out for how long have they gone out? 2 years, 3 years? They should be to the point where their communication is on point and not just like lack of communication and just having sex and not talking and just spiraling out of control. It's not a toxic relationship per se, but it's definitely a toxic trait that people need to check more often. I know that we like to avoid our problems, and I know we don't like to tell everyone about our problems, but hey, if they ask what's wrong, just be like, hey, I really don't feel like talking about it. I promise I'll tell you later, but right now I just need this, and I just need to do that. Like, some communication to show me that Veronica and Archie are more than just sex would be great at some point. Like, if Jughead really dies in this episode and Veronica and Archie break up, I know a lot of people don't like Betty and Archie together, but they definitely have more communication than Veronica and Archie. And Veronica and Archie literally have not had a single couple scene since the first episode of the season. That's a long time to go without a couple scene. I know they had some during the Thanksgiving thing, but that was more iffish than anything. So, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about their relationship. Let's continue watching the episode. So, as if this storyline wasn't getting any more convoluted and crazy, Jughead has now been accused of plagiarism for his Yale essay. They're trying to tear him apart from the inside out and tear apart everything he's worked for. Just because of Betty, and I'm just all over here like, wow, okay. Okay, y'all are tripping. I would literally go away from that school and be like, you know what? Fuck you and fuck your administration and just fuck everything. I'm going back to Riverdale High. This shit sucks ass. And oh yeah, by the way, fuck you. But no, he's gonna go in front of a disciplinary committee and fight to the nail to go like, no, I didn't do this shit. Which, good on him, because I couldn't stand that. So, moving forward on that, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about Veronica and Archie's storyline. So, Archie wants to drop one of the businesses so he could concentrate on school and one business because he can't do it like Veronica can. And my thing is, okay, if Veronica could run like multiple businesses, how come you don't have her help you? This is the one thing that I don't get about Veronica and Archie. Like, they have so many chances to be team players and help each other and be a couple. What do? They avoid it. They have sex. They go along with all these convoluted adventures. Like, I would love it if they were just friends. Like, they seem like friends. They don't seem like a couple. And I don't get it. I don't get their storyline. I think I like my couples with a lot more realism. And if this was, like, in real life, Veronica and Archie wouldn't be together. I'm sorry. It's just, they don't have a lot in common, and I don't see why two people like them would ever really get together. And I could already feel that a lot of people are gonna hate me for this commentary, but just the way I feel. And, Veronica's drinking, she's partying, she's doing all these things to avoid what's happening. And Archie isn't even picking up on the fact that there's something wrong with his girlfriend. Like, I'm sorry, if I was acting like that around my husband, he would instantaneously know that there was something wrong. Like, even when we were dating for a whole year, he would know what was up with me because, he could read me. He could read how I was feeling, he could read the situation. How come Archie cannot read Veronica's moods by now? I get that Archie's not a mind reader. I get that he has a lot of shit he has to deal with. But, like, I just not getting this and not getting their vibe. We'll just go ahead and go on with the episode, I guess. Okay, so we finally got some proper communication going with Veronica and Archie. Like, Veronica kept pushing him away, kept not telling him what was going on, was all like, oh, you're no fun, I'll just have fun by myself, that's fine. And I'm just like, you need to tell him. You need to tell him at some point. And then her, Cheryl, and Tony catch Hermosa because I knew the woman in the club was Hermosa, because I know the face, and I was just all like, that's the cheapest ass wig ever. Obviously, you're trying to sabotage them in some way. So they all ambushed them, and then Veronica found out that Hermosa knew about their father first, and I'm just like, ugh. I feel bad for Veronica. I still don't like Veronica and Archie as a couple. I think that discussion should have happened way before now, but I do like the discussion. I was a little iffy about the share. Like, I guess I'm not iffy on that because I get why you would say that in a situation like that. But I'm glad she finally told Archie what was going on with her, because if there was any more, like, improper communication when y'all have been together, like, forever, I would have gone bonkers. But, let's go ahead and, continue with the episode. So I totally forgot to mention in my segment what was going on with Betty and Jughead. So apparently they took Jughead's story, and everyone that was in that class wrote part of Jughead's story, making it their own original story, which is, plagiarism. But yeah, we have a huge problem with plagiarism here at Stonewall Prep, right? You'll rip off, like, someone else's story, and then you'll take the idea that's theirs and write your own spin on that. That's still plagiarism. Hate to break it to you. I mean, say you're telling it all you want, but that's plagiarism. You have, like, no actual rights to that story, though you claim you do, so maybe you do, I don't know. So apparently we're gonna get to the Ides of March part. I guess we'll see how Jughead dies, because I'm pretty sure he dies this episode. If I read the synopsis right in the next episode, I'm pretty sure Jughead's gonna die in this episode, or we're gonna figure out how he died. I really hope Betty actually didn't kill him, because, like, why? Like, I'm just like, ugh, okay. Let's continue. So, I like how Brett thinks he could just, release a sex tape with no damn consequences. First off, Betty and Jughead are still minors, so you would get in trouble for that. That's child pornography, you dumbass. So, like, go ahead and release that sex tape. See how long you have. Like, you want your perfect reputation. Like, I mean, yeah, you could buy off the sheriff's office and get yourself out of trouble, but, like, that haunts you and other stuff. So, like, good luck with that, bitch. Bitch, also, first off, creepy. Second off, yeah, it's embarrassing to have, like, a sex tape leaked or whatever, but I'm pretty sure Betty would get over it at some point, honestly. What else? Yeah. And then Donna is all like, oh, you think you're so close to the truth. Truth, you know. Let's see if you're right or not. And I'm all like, I'm so tired of this storyline. Can we, like, find out what the fuck is going on? I don't know what's going on. I just... I don't know what's going on here, and I really wish I did. Alright, let's continue because, you know, Veronica's part was just, you know, her firing up her dad so he's, like, more like himself. So than he's been in the past few days, so let's go ahead and continue. Oh god, okay, I think I know what's gonna happen. I think I know why Betty accidentally kills Jughead. I said accidentally. I said accidentally. I think I know how he's gonna die. Okay, so they're all gonna go to that stupid party. I already know. And, Betty is gonna be pissed off that Brett is trying to hurt someone with that mask again, right? She's not gonna see that it's Brett that Jughead is trying to attack. She's gonna think it's her boyfriend for a split second, and then she's gonna hit him over the head with a rock and kill him. How much do you want to bet? That's how it's gonna happen. It's gonna be an accident. They're gonna try to cover it up to protect Betty, and Jughead's actually gonna die, which... How does that work with Cole Sprouse's contract? I don't know. Is he leaving Riverdale for good? Are we not gonna see Cole Sprouse on Riverdale anymore? Like, when was this decided? Like, why didn't you tell us, Cole Sprouse, that you were leaving Riverdale? Dale, I would like to know. I'd like to know. You could have got Betty in on the plan so she didn't accidentally kill you. But let's go ahead and see if I'm right about it. God, I hate this. This is my fucking feelings, yo. Okay, fuck Evelyn Evernever. Fuck the farm. Fuck Riverdale. Fuck everything. Okay, so what went down was the fucking fact that Evelyn Evernever has another thing that could work on Betty besides Tangerine to make her hurt the people she loved, and she ended up killing Jughead because she went full on Dark Betty, and fuck Riverdale for thinking that. Like, oh my god. Jughead's really dead now? Really? Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck. I don't want to fucking watch this shit anymore. Okay. Obviously, I'm gonna need time. I'm gonna need real time to, you know, try not to kill anything. Not gonna kill anything, but you know what I mean. I'm just like, I just wanna... Who the fuck wrote this season? Who the fuck gets rid of, like, one of their main characters, ruins everyone's favorite ship, and then thinks, oh yeah, that's good writing. Everyone will love the adventures of Betty, Archie, and Veronica, even though they're sandpaper, except Betty. Betty's great. Veronica and Archie, can't run a show with them, sweetie. pretty much done and over with. All they are is sex. I hate that. I hate everything. I hate the show right now. Fuck off. Fuck you, writers of Riverdale. I'm gonna go watch Legacies and Katie Keene tomorrow, and they're gonna have so much better writing than any of y'all could dream of, because the writers in your writers' room are fucking idiots, and I stand by that. Okay, guys, that was my reaction to Riverdale, what was this, Season 4, Episode 13. I might see you next week for next Riverdale reaction. Because, you know, I've gone this fucking far in this stupid fucking show, so, like, might as well. Well, that's it for this week's episode. Just comment, like, and subscribe if you're not already. I swear I'm not usually this pissed, but this episode pretty much ruined Riverdale for me, so there's that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!